first quarter. Again, appreciate y'all listening here this evening. Again, we apologize for any technical difficulties. We are working through a few things ourselves. I say we, not Josh and I. If we were doing it, you would not hear anything. But our crack staff is on it. Double formation for the Stings. Oh, handoff, Bell. Oh, he just got tripped up that time by number 10. Is that Postma right there? Nice job by Postma. Or Bell could have had some running room right there. Cole getting his first real good playing time here on the varsity tonight, outside linebacker.
Yeah, and he was a wide receiver the past couple seasons. They moved him to defense. He's bulked up. He's gotten taller. He's about 6'2" now, and he's got a little meat on him, you know. And he's got a little speed on him, too. So good for him to get out there and make a big tackle on that number 22.
6:40 and counting. Little end around. To the right side, still on his feet. First down, 20, 25. Brought down around the 32-yard line.
Really, that's the first significant play I think Texas City's had on this defense.
Yes.
So that little end around,
jet
sweep.
Yeah, little end around to Bruton. Did a nice job getting out there, and Texas City now has a little breathing room here. A little closer to midfield around the 32-yard line. Their own 32-yard line. Again, Friendswood is in that 3-4 look. But they will disguise. They're bringing a little safety up right now. Hand off to Bell. Nowhere to go. Maybe a yard. That time brought a safety down. Again, you're going to see a lot of that disguising, Coach, all year long. You know, not always bringing somebody, but just having that look. A lot of times it's enough to disrupt.
Yeah, it's hard as an offensive line when you're looking at 3 and all of a sudden 5 come. You got to figure out who you're going to block. And if you're pulling that guy, you don't expect anybody to be there. If that guard is pulling to the right or the left, and all of a sudden somebody shows up,
for sure,
you know, it's a tough assignment.
Doubles formation for the Stingarees. Back to pass. That's going to be overthrown. Duran's target was number 0, Skyron.
Covered by number 0, Connor Stamper. Nice coverage there by Connor.
And Davis was over the top at the safety position. So, yeah, great coverage that time by your Mustangs. 5:51 left here in the first quarter. Mustangs on top, 3-0. It's going to bring up a third down and long for the Stings. Taking their time getting their play in. Going to have single receiver. We're going to have twins up top. Single receiver down on the left side. Duran back to pass. Just throws it up and incomplete. Oh, no. Number 7, Sindelar, is going to be called for a PI.
I don't know about that.
He
He's
didn't.
Running stride for stride.
He
Didn't
was.
push it down or nothing.
He did not push it down. I don't know if he just didn't get his head turned or not. I mean, they just straight called that. He was in a great face guard position. Think guy turned his head a little bit, though, but definitely no hands on him.
No. I disagree, but I'm biased. I'm wearing a Mustang shirt.
There you go. They are going to get Sindelar for that. Again, Sindelar expect to see a good year out of that young man as well.
It looks like we have the live feed back up and everything, so I think we're hopefully good technical. Well, what's happening here?
Well, they're going to go march. Okay. Yeah, they are going to get that.
I was about to say, he was going the other direction.
Again, appreciate y'all listening and bearing with any technical difficulties. Again, just hang with us on that. When we'll be back. We're not leaving. So just when we get it back on, we'll be here for you. So that is going to be a defensive holding call, so not a pass interference. That makes it a little bit better. 1st and 10 now for the Stingarees on the 47. Duran is a keeper. Going to get about 6 or 7 on the scramble, though, is Joey Duran. Yeah, and that was just broken from the start, but he made something out of nothing that time.
Yeah, stopped by number 97, Jacob Molina, on that play. That's just one of those, you just pick it up and got to go. Don't try to do anything fancy, just take off with it.
Ball is now in Mustang territory there at the Mustang 46-yard line. Texas City is putting a drive. This one started, remember, inside the 5. Little ball control here from the Stingarees and getting some yardage as well. Twin receivers up top. Duran back to pass. Duran is going to be, he didn't have to throw it away. See who got in there that time first.
Looked like 52 Brister was in there.
Yeah, he was the first man in there, and he disrupted Duran.
He did. Hopkins 44 on that D-line. Good job by those young men getting in there. You know, D-line is one of those unsung hero spots, right? It's
For sure.
Your job is to just attack, bull rush, or whatever you do. You can long stick out to the side or the left, depends on what the play call is. And they don't get a lot of the credit, but it's without those guys up front being offensive line or defensive line, you're not going anywhere.
So now it is 3rd and short, 3rd and 3 here for the Stingarees. Mustangs bringing some heat up the middle. Bell run 40, 35, and that is a first down for the Stings. Friendswood brought some pressure. Bell just found a seam and got out there. Again, once he gets out there, he's a load to bring down, and he's quick.
Yeah, he is a load. He's a big old kid.
So it is now 1st and 10 for the Stingarees. Ball is on the Mustang 35-yard line, 4:47 left here in the first quarter. Mustangs on top 3-0, but the Stings are driving. Twin receivers left side, single receiver to the right. Bell, the running back, now shifts to the left side is a little slot receiver here. Empty backfield for Duran. Duran scrambles to his right, out of bounds at the 30-yard line, being chased that time by Brister.
Yeah, pressure up the middle by 49, Caleb Allen. Remember last year, Caleb Allen was on the DNs.
Yes.
Kind of bookended there with Shelby, who's gone on, of course, to USC. So they have now Caleb Allen as a linebacker instead of that DN spot, trying to use his speed.
4:23. Duran did run out of bounds, so the clock stopped. Mustang defense now being tested here on the second drive of the ball game by the Stings. Bell, backfield. Bell, handoff to the right, cuts it back, and he gets about 2-3 yards on that is all. He was going to the left first, then cut it back to the right, just trying to find some running room. That defensive line did a good job that time of just closing down the holes. So it's now going to be a 3rd down and 7. Jacob, if you can hear me real quick, I got a quick question for you down there on the field. Have you seen a lot of subs on the defense, or is this they're just going with their 11?
I mean, for the most part, they're going with the original 11. I have seen a couple subs on the D-line, but more or less they've been keeping it the same person on the field.
Okay, let's find out. And well, we're good right now. We got a little jump on that one. Don't know who they're going to call. Definitely some contact was made, but look, would be like Texas City jump right there.
That's what I'm thinking.
Let's see what they're going to. This would be big for the Mustangs. Go from 3rd and 6 to 3rd and 11. Let's see.
And I'm sure, like we mentioned, I'm sure the Mustang defense would like to come off the field. They've been on there a little bit of time here now, the back end of this first quarter.
Yeah.
Don't want them to get winded and tired.
So it was false start for the Stingarees. And that's why I asked you, Jacob, too. I was wondering, because, again, this defense has been on the field for a while now, and it is about 175 degrees in that field.
Oh, I know. I'm sweating, and I'm not even running around.
Oh, well, yeah. Hey, good call wearing the black shirt, by the way.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay. All right, thank you, Jacob. 3:37 and counting now here in the first quarter. Mustangs on top 3-0. Stings are driving, but all of a sudden now 3rd and 11 from the Mustang 36. Texas City needs to get a big play here to get that first down. Duran back to pass. He's scrambling to his right side. He's going to have to keep – he throws the ball. Intercepted on the 12. That's Landon Davis. Landon Davis still on his feet. They're saying he's got down the 28-yard line. Landon Davis playing the center fielder position. Nice grab that time and made a nice return. Boy, Duran was pressured.
Yeah, and that was a bad throw on his part. He should probably just tuck that and take off and try to get what he get. He's trying to get it, I guess, make a little too much out of it. He should just try to get what he get, as I say, and just tuck that and run on that one. Not a bad, made a bad decision because there's really no Texas City receiver even around that area.
There was not. Well, and he was pretty much at the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball.
He did, yeah. And he kind of flooded on him, too. It wasn't the greatest pass.
No.
That happens, right?
3:01 now here in the first quarter. Mustangs up 3-0. And with the football, Foster, quick pass, Mickey. Guess who? Boy, I think Mickey is just racking up the receptions tonight.
Well, they're playing soft on him. I really don't know why. They're giving him that time, and you give Garrett that much room. He's got some wheels on him, too, and he's got good hands, as he's shown tonight. I'm not sure why they're giving him that much cushion.
Well, yeah, that's an 8-yard reception.
Oh, now that got batted down at the line. They were going to Skeel, 23. Little sidearm throw, a little a la Brett Favre there by Foster. But that got batted down by number 11 there from Texas City, Gavin Jenkins.
So now 3rd down and 2 for the Mustangs. Again, tempo there. Winters trying to find some running room, and he got enough for a first down, just a little bit past that. So that'll be a 1st and 10 now for your Mustangs.
Oh, man, look at old Big Jackson Grantham. They're pancaking that guy, number
That's
77.
That's his second one of the game, Coach. Pure.
His middle name was Waffle House. Come on,
Boy,
brother.
I tell you what, he is putting a stack up for sure. Little fake to winners. Foster up top. That's going to be incomplete. Heading to Buffington.
That looked like it's going to be a little back shoulder throw. It
Exactly.
Looked like Buffington's going to go deep and come back on that. Maybe a little pushing and shoving down there, but
no call from the officials. 2:38 left here in the first. Mustangs moving left to right. Ball's on their own 43-yard line. They're already set. Ball's set. Mustangs are ready to go. 2nd and 10. Fakes to winners. Foster rolls to his right. Throws the ball down the field. That is caught. Beautiful catch.
That is skill.
Skill. Nice indeed. Sawyer Skill just does a little slip inside out of bounds with the ball. Beautiful throw, too, from Foster. As he was being pressured, he was about a step from the goal line, the sideline right there. Nice bullet. 1st and 10 now for the Mustangs. Quick pass, Buffington, 35-30. Oh man, he is just making a trail out there, left and right, zigzagging around. That's enough for a first down. Buffington putting on some moves out there.
Yeah, another great block there by 23 Skill there to break that play open. That was just kind of like a wide receiver screen.
Yes.
Got to have the inside block of that slot, and great job by 23, and Adam just made the most of it. Texas State calling a timeout. They're trying to slow this thing down.
Yeah, and you're going to see that too right there. If you can't cramp them, call that timeout.
Yep.
2:06 left here in the first quarter. Mustangs on top, 3-0. Again, appreciate everyone listening in this evening. I know we have one of our all-time favorite listeners, Mary Reinhardt.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you can't have a Friends with broadcast without giving a little shout-out to probably one of our biggest fans and supporters.
I'm just going to call it legend status. What do you think about
yes.
that?
And I'm sure she would have said the same about you and I. One can hope.
Now, we're glad to have you out there listening there, and wherever you are, whether you're home or those beautiful nights for games or rainy nights, we're going to be here every Friday night bringing these games home to everybody, and it's going to be an exciting season.
For sure. Again, if you found us, great job tonight. We had to move to YouTube, and we did the best we could on short notice, try to get the word out, but it was tough. But we will be here for sure the rest of this night and possibly the rest of the season. We'll let you know, get all that information out to you guys.
Tell all your friends.
Please tell everybody. That's right. And chat us up. Let us know you're out there. Love talking with you. 2:06 left here in the first quarter. Mustangs up 3-0. Brock Foster going up top to his favorite target, Mickey, in and out of the hands. Just couldn't quite hold it. Right there, good coverage that time from Texas City. Boy, Garrett Mickey must have 8 targets already tonight.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
We, of course, will give you all the stats at halftime after the Coach Jordan Johnson show. Again, we wanted to do that in the pregame. Couldn't get that in tonight. Foster, boy, a miscommunication that time with Garrett Mickey. Just threw it quick. Mickey was going down the field, and Foster thought he was just going to do a little stop route, and just not sure who was wrong there, but either way, it's incomplete. It's not going to be up a 3rd down and 10. Just some miscommunication right there. And again, that's to be expected here the first game of the season.
Oh, yeah, that happens. I'm sure they worked on that play a ton in the spring and just got a little, like I said, misdirection, like you said, and just messed it up. That's okay. We'll come back with another one.
3rd down and 10. 1:58 left here in the first quarter. Friends were now taking their time getting this play in. And we're going to run that clock down to 0, and they're going to call a timeout.